MAPCON's data import utility helps customers import data directly from an Excel spreadsheet, which will not only save time, but also help prevent manual data entry errors. In this tutorial, we will look at how to best arrange a spreadsheet to make for an expedient and proper data import, as well as the process of importing data from a spreadsheet into MAPCON. This feature is available in both Lite and Pro versions of MAPCON, but requires the Advanced Utilities module. First, we will look at how to set up your spreadsheet in a way that will make for a successful import. If users want to build their own spreadsheet or already have some made, all they need to do is to ensure that the key information and headings are included and arranged in a way that MAPCON can understand for a successful import. For this video, we will use the Data Import for MAPCON spreadsheet as our template. Feel free to ask any of MAPCON's friendly sales representatives to send users this Excel document at any time if they haven't already. On the front sheet of the XLS file, there are instructions to keep in mind while filling in your data. At the bottom, there are different tabs for all the information to be imported. Let's start with Equipment. At the top are various headings to categorize the data. While it's recommended to fill in as many of the columns as possible, only the red headings are required for each item row, much like a red field in MAPCON needs to be filled in. Most of the cells can be entered traditionally. However, some cells, like those in the status column, have predetermined options in a drop-down to choose from. Clicking a cell will bring up a box describing what each of the choices mean, so you can describe your data accurately. Once all the sheets are filled out, save each individual sheet as its own .xls document. Now that the sheets are saved and ready to import, open your MAPCON system and navigate to the desired page for data importing. Now that we've filled in our equipment spreadsheet, let's go to the equipment page. At the top left of the screen, there is a button that says Excel Import. When you click this button, you will be able to see all of your previously uploaded spreadsheets, or upload a new one by selecting New Import. This will open another window that asks users to name the import. Fill this in and click OK. Read the instructions on the next pop-up and click Yes. Find where the document is saved on your computer and click Open. Now a window will appear with a list of the column headings from the imported spreadsheet. This will read differently depending on whether users imported their own spreadsheet or the spreadsheet provided by MAPCON. Next to each of the spreadsheet headings is a blank field. Select the blue field next to the heading and then select which field the information corresponds to in the MAPCON field behind it by clicking that field. This will ensure information imports to the correct location. The import window can be dragged if it's blocking necessary fields in the equipment window. For cost centers and keywords, make sure the Auto Add boxes are checked. Checking this box will add cost centers and keywords into your MAPCON and will be remembered for future asset importing. If users do not have equipment IDs in mind already, check the Generate Keys box to have MAPCON choose a unique ID for the equipment. Next, select a zone for all those assets from the drop-down box on the right. Then, click the arrow at the top right and the spreadsheet will begin the import verification process. Once the test is complete, a window will appear with a report on the success of the import. If there are errors during the import, they will appear in a list here. Should an error appear, click the Back button to go back and fix any mistakes. If there aren't any errors that appear in the list, click Save and Process at the top of the window to begin the import. It's important to note that MAPCON is licensed by a set number of assets. If a user is importing a spreadsheet with more assets than have been purchased, MAPCON will import the data off the spreadsheet until it reaches the limit, and the system will open a window stating the limit has been reached. If needed, more assets can be purchased by contacting our sales department. Upon completion, a window will appear saying the import was a success. Click OK and X out of the import window, and then go to the lookup screen to verify the new equipment is present. Clicking on any of the new assets will show all of the information imported from Excel. For these tips and more, check out MAPCON Technologies on social media. Thank you for choosing MAPCON.